Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to dive in businesses and hobbies. And so this is the sim I've made, the first sim I've made using some of um, the businesses and hobbies new clothes. She's named Draskät and I pronounce our she, her, and with her I wanted to play with the new tattooing skill. So as you can see, she has the new esteemed entrepreneur aspiration. She's an idealist, macabre, and a vegetarian. So yeah, this is her. And in today's video, I'm going to show you um, her tattoo shop that I've made, which is also a jewelry shop. Um, so let's dive into this build. So this was my first ever build using the new pack. I didn't restrain myself to use many packs because this is more fun to me and I was going to play in this build, so I wanted to have plenty of choices. So yeah, this is in Nordhaven itself. This is one of the 20 by 20 lot. As you can see, there's the name. So it's comfortably canal side, and it's a great lot in my opinion. I really like that they gave us smaller lot for this world because it's fitting with the small business idea, and I really enjoy that. So as you can see right now, I'm just figuring out the shape of the build and just getting a sort of idea of what I want to do. Um, so I wasn't sure about how this was going to work out because well, I wasn't really sure of what it will end up looking like, and this is kind of new for me, even if I wanted to have small businesses since forever. It's just that I'm not always really good at build styles. So my idea for this was to have one main older looking building that has started to be renovated a little bit, and on this side, as you can see right now, I'm working on the more modern side of the building, like it was an addition that was made later on. So yeah, I'm adding skylights because I really enjoy that item from Island Living. Um, it's really cool, and I think it's very fitting with the vibes. I kind of had a struggle to do the roof on the main building. I didn't show that in the video because, well, I'm not quite happy about it. I still don't know if it's okay, if it's looking fine, but you know, I'm still learning to build. I'm not. I haven't been building for a while, considering everything. So as you can see, this is now I'm adding more columns to the more older building, and so I was. This is the thing I do quite often within my builds. I absolutely love just making windows fit together and making my own. And this is just so much fun. I also really love the part with what's it called? The awnings. I think that's the word. Yeah, I really enjoy that from this new pack. So the main color scheme for this build was black and pink because I wanted it to look like my sim. And as you saw at the intro, she's pretty much pink and black color themed, and yeah, I wanted to reflect that. Uh, so yeah, I also had lots of fun because um, there is new lights in this expansion pack, and there's fairy lights, and you can just basically build your own thing um, using them. And so there's a repeating theme in this shop where I used an eyeball shape, sort of. I wanted to make like maybe an eyelash, an eye shape. As you can see, I'm trying to do it right now. So I'm using fairy lights and a bigger light from this new pack as well. And I've put the tattoo shop sign in it using the bracket keys, I think it is, because I don't have for me it's not the bracket keys, it's well, it's basically to higher and lower items. So yeah, I did that, and I repeated a few times inside, uh, and I also added rugs later on. You're going to see round rugs, and the goal was to kind of make it look like eyeballs. Uh, so yeah, it was lots of fun. I wanted it to look a bit quirky and fun, and yeah. So right now I'm trying to figure out the upstairs, but I wasn't sure because I was thinking at first maybe it could be fun if upstairs was only for employees. And then I gave it a thought, and I was like, maybe I could actually like make it there will be a space for employees and a space for customers still, like making a sort of, how can I say it? Maybe like a dancing area or club area. But in the end, I ended up choosing just to keep it for employees only. So I'm adding lots of column too in this build because I don't know, I just felt like it, and also I always add lots of column in my build. So it's always, it's me building it when there's lots of columns and lots of clutter too, because I've put a lot of clutter in this build. You're going to see it. You're going to see it at some point. So yeah, now this is I'm figuring out a bit of the space in the tattoo area because I had an idea. So as we know, we can't really pretend to get piercings and such in the pack, in the Sims 4, excuse me. And so I wanted to make a little pretend area to make a sort of like you'd get there to get tattooed but also get piercings. And so that's why it's also a jewelry shop, because she's selling crystals, necklaces, earrings. And so I did that to make it I did a small area to pretend that you can get your ears pierced there. And you can also have you can also get baked goods and drinks here. So I'm really happy about that too. I wasn't sure. I didn't really want to have to tend like a bar section or just a drink station, so I just put the chocolate, uh, those trays that comes in many packs now, and even base came with the hot chocolate, the hot chocolate ones. Excuse me. And yeah, that's what I did, and I also put one of the fridges inside the build. But we'll see that when we get to it. So at the moment, I'm still trying to figure out windows, and as you can see, I'm still like shaping things up between like adding just more windows and making my own bigger windows using smaller ones. It's something I love to do. I'm also adding details on the outside with these thingies. I don't remember. So right now I'm trying to figure out where things are going to be. So there's two bathrooms in this build, and it's for everyone, it's not employees only, and there isn't an employee only one, it's just for everyone. So yeah, I'm trying to figure out which mirror to use. I'm quite the slow builder because this took me like well above 3 hours, and it's not that big of a build. So yeah, hopefully one day I'll get to be a bit faster. I would love to be faster, which will maybe come with more practice. So now I'm outplacing many things. I've actually played a little bit in this build, so it's supposed to work as far as I'm aware, because I didn't really run into any problems playing with it, and I didn't find any bugs so far regarding this pack. Maybe there is some, but I didn't stumble on any. Besides, maybe I had some struggle with tending the tattoo table at first, but that could probably just be me, to be honest, since it's quite new and I still have to figure out how it works. So yeah, and this pack has many new features, which it's a learning curve basically. So maybe it was just me, but I didn't run into that many bugs at all, like none. And yeah, it's actually a lot of fun to run a small businesses, and I actually make a lot of money with my sim playing this, like really a lot. So right now I'm trying to think about how I can space this jewelry section, which it's end up changing completely from what it's looking like right now. Like the jewelry section is just very different in the end, but I'm really happy about it because I used like some clutters, some medical clutters to pretend, and I'm quite happy about this section, even if it's not really functional. Like it's just to play pretend, but I really enjoy that still. So right now I'm figuring out the main entry. So I'm making a small um, drink station, and there's a display case where I'm going to put um, baked goods and stuff. So I didn't really record the part where I was adding just everything that she wants to sell in a shop. But at the end of the video, I'm going to hop in the game and show you all of what I did and what I've added in the build. So this is the front desk too, which is just a counter, but yeah. I also thought that it could be very funny to just sell collectibles too, like those freezer bunnies from the Grim Reaper rewards. It was a little collection, so yeah, it was really fun. I ended up not putting as much of them. I just do it differently in the end. Um, and I did use the those couch those, later on because I thought it was fitting with the vibe. And so I'm really happy that you can actually use the get to work displays um, to to play with small businesses, and that it's actually functional, like you can sell stuff on them. And sadly I had an idea for something, not for this build or this sim. It's for a save I want to do, and I don't think it's going to be really possible in the way I wanted to do it. I wanted to make a funeral shop, like where you can go to buy urns and flowers arrangements and even coffins, but you can't sell coffins. Like there's no, you can't place them on it. Even the ones that come from Life in This, that is decor, it doesn't work. So yeah, I'm quite about that, but it's okay. Yeah, I wasn't expecting much. Like I know it wasn't a, a retail or shopping expansion pack, so that's fine. I play pretend and I can still do stuff. So as you can see right now, I'm trying to figure out the jewelry space and tattoo space. So I'm adding a little bits of clutter. Sometimes I just go a bit wild with it. Like I just put some stuff everywhere and then go back and I'll place everything. Also, I'm using these the shelves to use like small clutter items from the game and pretending that it's like uh, moisturizers and such to heal your tattoos. And I know it's just playing pretend, but I wanted to have that. I think it was quite realistic somehow. So yeah, I'm adding lots of shelves too because I just love that. I just love it so much. It's lots of fun. Also, I've used the plushie from Love Struck a lot, and kind of made it like the mascot of the shop. But yeah, I thought that I should have one, and this worked out very well. I feel like because I did neon sign of the this little plushie. I really wish we had more plushies in the game, to be honest. Like this is something I want so badly. So I'm adding more clutters again. You that in the end. I also added cartons of milk because if like this is a drink station, so I feel like they would have some here, and I'm quite happy that I added that. It's quite fun. I've been loving the items in from the events. I'm just quite a bit about it regarding like that's there's time limits on them. I don't really like that because you can just miss out on them forever, and I don't really like that. But I've been enjoying getting the items for sure, and especially the little collections. It's it has been something I've been putting in my builds a lot. So now I'm rearranging the front desk. Also, I have a lot of plans still with this pack. I want to build many other small businesses, but also this sim that you've seen at the start of the video, Draskät. I'm going to make her an apartment unit in my new Crest apartment series that I've been doing. So far, you've seen 3 of the spill build of that. By the time um, I'm recording this, you would have seen it. It would have come out, and so this I want her to have her space in my new Crest apartments. And I have also made other sims which one of them is a baker, one of them is a mixologist, and I've also made uh, a coffee shop owner. I still haven't built or played with them, but I really want to build them a bakery, a bar, a coffee shop, a coffee gaming shop actually. So it's going to be lots of fun, and I will make spill bits about that. And if you want to check out the sim that I'm making, I post shorts about them. Uh, a few here and there, and you can see the sims I'm creating and their outfits. So now I'm trying to figure out the curtain situation, and I always took forever trying to figure out curtains, and I actually love layering them too, so that's why I always take forever to do it, because I'm trying to like see which one can be layered or not. And yeah, I actually love these these curtains from is it the Draskät? I think so. It's one of my faves, to be honest. So now we are in the employees only area, and so there's a little bit of space to sit down and relax. But there's also a kitchen which is for the employees, but also to refill the display downstairs with baked goods. Inside, the signs outside, and just yeah, I'm just jumping everywhere. I was really inspired, so I get quite excited about stuff, and I just sort of um, want to just do everything all at once because I get too excited. So this is what I was talking about. You'll see at some point that I'm making a pattern with the rug to make it look like an eyeball. I think it looks like one, but yeah, you'll see what I mean by that. So this is the kitchen that they are going to use to um, to refill. See, as you can see, that's what I was talking about for the rug. I actually changed all of them and just made that the same everywhere because I thought it was kind of fun and it was fitting the vibes more than any other um, rugs that I could find. And so even if it looks a bit weird, that was kind of the point, if that makes sense. And actually, when I play tested it to just fill the display downstairs, I was making my sim cook and bake in the kitchen upstairs, and I was so glad I saved a lot on my library because she indeed started a fire, which is so typical of The Sims 4, you know. But still, it was very funny. But I was glad I actually just saved everything before just before just trying to fill the display with anything. Also, as when you'll see this, the this will be on my gallery ID. You can find all the details in the description box. There is no CC in my builds. However, there is plenty of packs. Like I've said earlier, I use lots of pack. I don't really limit myself. It could be fun to try sometimes, but I would just wanted to go all out and just have fun. So yeah, that's what I did. But there's no CC, so you can download that. I use Move Objects, however, because I like to place clutter a lot. So I did use that, but I don't. I don't. I don't use CC in my builds. Mostly for my sim though. I do use lots of CC for my sims. So I'm adding little plushies everywhere too. I also do the wallpaper last for some reason. I always do that. I don't really know why, because I do the floor kind of first. So I don't know why I do that. But yeah. Also in this shop, metal music is playing everywhere, so that's lots of fun. I like really enjoyed doing that. So as you can see, I'm trying to make a little sign, so that like this kind of goes, oh, you can go this way to get your tattoos. And then I do one to sort of say, oh, if you go this way, you're going back to the coffee place. And then there's one above the bathroom door too. Um, and so I don't think I've talked about how I separated the employees only area. So as I've said, there's a kitchen and a space to sit, but the other room is going to be the other room upstairs is going to be a skill building space. So like there's um, there's stuff like the gemology table, so you can refill the you can refill jewelry. Your jewelry displays. I've also added a few to just stock up on them if you want to visit this lot and you want to buy jewelry but there's none left. You can actually go and just grab it from upstairs, and so there's that. There's also a tattoo space, a tattooing table. There's a tablet so that your sim can practice. And The speed building is coming to an end, so I'm going to hop back into the game and show you the build. So yeah, let's get in. So this is the shop. As you can see, I didn't include a lot of the landscaping and just painting the walls in the speed build. I think I didn't record that because I was feeling quite tired that day. So yeah, I really love it during night time. So yeah, as you can see, I don't know if it's actually like understandable or just, but I wanted to try and make the shape of an eye, and yeah. So I did that multiple times, but I'm not even sure if it actually looks okay. So that's how it looks like during daytime. I've also included a dumpster here. So, and there's some graffitis and just yeah, I had lots of fun with this beard. So what if let's just get inside. Ooh. So when you first get in, there's a ticket kiosk here. Then there's a crystal section here. So actually, let me show you this. So as you can see, this this is the crystal grid from Crystal Creation. When you put it on there, it will say usually that you can put it for sale. But when you add stuff on it, this is not on sale. So I don't know if that's making any sense, but yeah, it's I they didn't buy any that was on the crystal grid, but I don't really care about that. When I played it. So as you can see, I said that I was going to use the sofa and the chair, which is fun. I also added this UFO light, which I wanted this place to be a bit quirky, and I think I did a great job at that. So this is the drink station, and there's like a little bit of menus, a neon sign, and then I filled this display case with different snack to have. Then this is the front desk. So as you can see, I've put two ticket kiosks here. I actually don't know if they're using this one or just straight. I know that they've been using this one when I've played, but I just wanted to have two because this is, as you can see, very close to the counter, so I don't know if it's functional. This one, but this is basically just as a decor, so that's what I wanted to do. So then, when you check in, you can go through this hallway, and there's a lot more crystals, and there's a few necklaces and just jewelry collections. There's this one too. And then when you move in there, this is the piercing station. So basically, you'd sit there, and Draskät will just sit down there and use all of the tools to give you a piercing. Obviously, it's just to pretend because you can't actually do that. And then there's like earrings that you can buy and that you can choose from if you want to. I thought it could be fun to play pretend. There's more crystals here. Then there's a little bit of sort of privacy, and then when you get in, this is the tattooing space. So there's some of her designs. There's a mirror to look at yourself. There's stuff to sell. So, as I've said, this is like to play pretend. Like you would buy sunscreen and moisturizers and just stuff to take care of your tattoos, and they can actually buy it. Like customers can actually buy this, but it's just it wouldn't be functional. It's just like they won't actually use it since the items don't do anything, it just clutter, but you they can buy them. So yeah, there's more stuff to drink and just some decor. Then if you need to go to the bathroom, it's right there, so it's quite simple. I've just put one sink and just a toilet. It's very dark in there. I wanted it to make it on purpose. And then you can get in the employee only section. So you would go in there and just go up the stairs. And then this is the room for the employees. So they can sit there, draw more tattoos, hang out, and then there's here. So you can actually cook here and then refill the display case, but also you can just have a snack during the day. And this here is the desk space. So you have it's sort of an office, so you can use a laptop, but also you can practice tattooing, and you can also um, craft more jewelry. And I've also, like I said, I've added some so that if when you visit the lot, there's nothing left to buy, you can actually just drag this stuff down there and just buy it. Because I think that's maybe it could run out of stock, and yeah, so I did that just in case you didn't really want to play with uh, the gemology table yourself and just have stuff to buy. So there's that. And that's basically it. So yeah, here it is. So um, my next plan. I'm not sure of what I'm going to do first with my next speed build, but what I want to do, I have a few ideas. I want to make a bakery, a laundromat. I want to make two apartments, furnishing two of them, which one of them will be for Draskät, the team that owns this small business. So we'll see, but it will be one of those. I'm not sure quite yet, but I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you're looking to see more of my sims or more of my builds, you can just give me a follow and you'll get to see all of my videos. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to download this build, the details will be in the description. I wish you a good rest of your day and take care. Bye bye.